doing laundry right now. But I wanted to make this video and show you guys my thoughts about how to look more youthful as you get older. I know a number of my viewers are men, and yeah, I wanted to share this with you guys. So this guy in this video, in case you don't know him, his name is Jared Leto. He is the main singer or the lead singer of a group called 30 Seconds to Mars. He's also an actor. He's been in movies like Suicide Squad, Dallas Buyers Club, Fight Club as well, and a whole bunch of other things. And one of the things that really that I noticed about him, and I've been kind of following him like off and on since about 2015 or so, is that he looked remarkably young. And I couldn't understand it. I was like, how does this guy look so freaking young? And now I circled back over to him because a lot of celebrities are coming out with skincare product lines. J-Lo just came out with one. Selena Gomez has a makeup line. And one of the things that I was reading is that they wanted Jared Leto to come out with a line because he looks so amazingly young. Now, I am going to mute the audio over here. But I wanted to point out something to you. So first of all, this guy is 44 years old, and you can see how he's dressed. Let me mute the audio. So you can see how he's dressed. He's wearing a well-fitted black shirt. I'm not too fond of the thing being so low. I don't think most men can pull off something like this. But it's a collared shirt. You know, it's black on black. You really can't go wrong. He has this nice bracelet with him. And when you look at him, you can see his face looks very well moisturized. It is very supple looking. It does not look haggard. You know, it doesn't have wrinkles. At least from what I can see. He's also blessed with having really big eyes. So it makes him look more youthful. So he doesn't dress like a person that I imagine like a normal 44, 45-year-old guy would dress like. See, he got his like tattoos. He also likes to keep fit as well. So he was in Suicide Squad. He played the Joker. And this is another video that I caught from that year as well. So he's speaking. All the links are in the description. Now, one thing I noticed is this. When he speaks, I don't see much wrinkles going on over here. I don't see much wrinkles over here. I don't see much of that nasolabial fold over here. Like, yes, his jaw's looking a little older, but in terms of like eye bags, big eye bags, I'm not seeing it. I don't know if it's the lighting, but my thing is that he looks like he takes really, really good care of his skin. Now, I can't even credit it to it being he's avoiding the sun because he does go in the sunlight. See? So this is his body right here. He does go in the sun. He likes doing rock climbing. And this body is not something you would expect a 45-year-old guy to look like. Let me find another picture of him. So he does rock climbing a lot. Let me see. Jared Leto. Rock climbing. Now, rock climbing has a lot of... You know, because of the high heat, you would think, oh, okay, you know, he must be getting a lot of sun damage. It would accelerate the aging. So I knew for a fact he probably has like a lot of SPF on. He takes care of himself. And I really believe it's a combination of his skincare plus the fact that he dresses pretty youthful. See, like he dresses pretty youthful. He doesn't this is kind of hip looking, you know, and his body is in shape. And because let me look at that. Like this, see? This is kind of outlandish. Most guys will not wear this. I would not wear this as well. Yeah, I would not wear that as well. But the whole idea is that he takes care of his body. He has an amazing body. I don't know how it looks like now, but he has an amazing body. He always pushes himself. See, there he is rock climbing. And because he has that combination of fresh style plus amazing body plus amazing skincare, and he also colors his hair as well. I don't know if he has a lot of gray hair. I haven't seen any pictures of him with gray hair, but because he takes care of himself, it really manifests himself and it adds up so he looks younger. Now, according to his diet, he says that this is his diet. Allegedly, he's a vegan / vegetarian. So he doesn't eat any animal products. Instead, he goes allegedly high carb, medium fat, low protein. So over 2 decades, he's been a vegetarian and vegan. He doesn't eat any refined sugar. I think across the board, we can all, we can all agree that eating like cookies, candy, that kind of stuff, empty calories is a bad thing. It also accelerates your aging. And to go on a clean diet, that is good. Now, let's see here, right here. So this is what he eats allegedly. There's actually been pictures of him eating popcorn. And then this is the stuff that he kind of stays away from. Because every person's body is different, I don't think it's healthy for people to just kind of follow Jared Leto's diet. A lot of people, they try to go on the vegetarian and vegan diet. They do not look as good. They do not look as good as Jared Leto. For instance, there's a lot of vegan and vegetarian YouTubers, like raw vegans, that they eat like very clean. They're always detoxing. They're always juicing and having all these supplements. And in my opinion, a lot of them look kind of withered or kind of like crap. So it was really, I was thinking like, how does this guy look so good, but he's on this diet, and other people who have a cleaner diet than him, have a less stress lifestyle, doesn't look so good. I think his body is just meant for the vegan slash vegetarian body. He thrives on it. Again, if your body thrives on a diet that's vegan or vegetarian, then go with it. But if you feel like you're not getting all the nutritional needs that you need, then go with another diet. Some people go no carb, some people go low carb, some people go paleo, some people go pescatarian, some people go carnivore. You get what I'm saying over here. So this when I was looking at it, I thought, okay, I don't think it's specifically his diet. And then I looked at this, and people have been asking him, what is your skincare routine?
I need a glass, man.
And all the links, by the way, are in the description in case you guys want to replay it.
Take a glass of water. I mean, I don't, you know what I haven't used in many, many years, probably 20 years, is moisturizer. Shut up. I swear to God. So what, your face is just like, yeah, and I don't use, maybe it's because I don't use soap on my face. I just use hot water. So hang on, water. Just said water. Okay.
So according to him, it seems like he doesn't use any soap on his face. He just washes his face with hot water. He doesn't use any moisturizer. Now, as a person who's known people who don't use any skincare products at all, who don't use anything stripping, I can tell you that a lot of the people that I know who do not invest in their skin, it shows. Their skin looks like crap. They end up with fine lines. I shared with you guys, one of the reasons why I started going on taking care of my skin is that I noticed that I was getting these fine lines because my skin wasn't hydrated enough. So think of like a piece of leather, like a leather couch, leather wallet. Leather over time gets dry. And then it's important to condition it, because if you don't condition leather, it starts cracking, it starts, getting dull. And because leather is a skin, animal skin, you got to think about conditioning leather just like conditioning your face. It's very, very important to condition one face. If you don't take care of it, it's going to show the signs of aging. So when I saw this video, I was very skeptical, because I thought, back then I wouldn't have believed it, because I wasn't in any skincare thing. But now, looking back, me being 32, I look back at it, I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe he just washes his face with water, because there's a lot of guys who don't take care of their skin. And again, it shows. It really shows. So then I found out his hair care. Then I found out this article is from GQ. And people have been asking him, okay, what do you do with your routine? And all he says is basically, you got to make sure you sleep, and you got to make sure you have a good diet. Now, this is very important. Getting a lot of sleep helps you with regenerating your skin. It helps reduce the signs of aging, because I've heard that when you're sleeping, that's when your body kind of recovers. It's recovering from whatever damage you did in the morning or over time. So getting more sleep is very good for you. Having a good diet is very good as well. It seems like he doesn't eat a lot of processed foods. He kind of does this whole foods thing. But I don't believe it's just sleep and diet, because I know people who get a lot of sleep, and I know people who have good diets as well. And yeah, they don't look good as Jared Leto, for sure. So then I went over here, and then this is an article that I linked as well. Oh, no thanks. Okay, this is an article as well, and people have been envious about his hair. Okay, what about his hair? How does he take care of his hair? Now, his answer to this is this. You know, what products can one use to replicate Little Suave mane? He says soap and water. I use Ivory, Palmolive, or Clorox. I wash my hair every day. I'm squeaky clean, dry it naturally with a little LA smog. In my opinion, when I read this, I was like, F this guy. This guy isn't sharing his secrets or anything. Now, thankfully, his stylist said, hey, this guy, see how nice his hair looks? This guy says that he sleeps with Vidal Sassoon cream pomade primer spray, and then later on he uses things like dry shampoo and flat ironing, which seems a lot more realistic than someone applying soap or dish soap or Clorox on their hair. Jared Leto, in my opinion, he is naturally, I think he has really good genes, and he definitely uses product, but it's hard to figure out what exactly he uses, because whenever people ask him directly, he'll just say, oh, I drink a lot of water, or I use water on my face, or just make sure you have a good diet and get lots of sleep. That is not the secret, because a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, I assure you, they're getting sleep, they have really good diets, they have personal chefs. Yeah, that is not it. So my personal thought was, he uses some fillers. He also has a skincare regimen. And then I found this out. So this is a behind the scenes, he has this behind the scenes picture over here. Now, this person over here caught this stuff. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is this beauty products is a lot more, how do I say, it makes sense that he follows this rather than just soap and water on his face. So when you look at this stuff, this is La Mer stuff. I shared it with you guys in my previous stream. Look at the price of this. So he has a cleansing gel, which is $90. He has the moisturizing soft lotion, which is $260. A spring water, I don't know if that's drinking or what. I'm not familiar with that beauty product. $18.50. Then he has a lotion, a cleansing foam, the cream itself, and he has like a perfect skin creator. I guess that's some sort of serum, I'm assuming. And then an eye concentrate, which is $200. And then this micellar water, which removes the makeup, for $27. This is what I believe closer to probably what his skincare is. I do not believe that he just uses soap, water, no moisturizer at all. And these products, if you look at it, it seems like this one has a good amount used on it. I don't know how long he was filming, but still, this is quite a lot of product. And if you expect to have a face that looks this good, in my opinion, you need to take care of it. You need to apply product as well. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Is this skincare water? Let's see. Let's check. Is this drinking water? Oh, no. You it looks like, oh, see? So it hydrates your skin. So I shared with you guys earlier, like, it's very important to hydrate your skin. If you don't hydrate your skin, then that's when you're really getting fine lines and wrinkles. That's what I see with my own skin. So I go crazy with the serums, and I go crazy with like beef tallow and moisturizing my skin. So this just kind of it's a facial mist, and yeah, all this stuff. See this? Hydrating, soothing, antioxidant water over here. So it alleviates redness and irritation, it calms skin, antioxidants. You can read this all. So that is about it. You know, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys want to look young and youthful, this is like the path that I'm trying to take for myself as well. I want to, you know, proof is really in the pudding. When you take care of yourself, you can be 44, 45 years old and still look good, but you need to do like the small steps. You need to focus on your exercise. You need to focus on your clothing. You need to focus definitely on your skincare. And in my opinion, he is really proof of the pudding. When you have a clean diet, when you get a lot of sleep, I'm sure he gets a lot of sleep, when you drink a lot of water, when you have great skincare, and you pamper yourself, or you spend a lot of time on making sure that you're healthy, it shows, and that's a way to beat aging. I believe strongly that he has had some light fillers done, fillers or Botox, but it's not very much. It's and he when I look at his face over here, let me show you guys this. You can't really see it, but he doesn't have it. I can't see his face, his neck too well, but his neck doesn't look aged as well. His hands don't look very aged as well. And yeah, I really think he's probably just taking care of his face, his neck, just probably his whole body, and he's worth millions of dollars. So if you guys want to look youthful, I encourage you guys, and I'm gonna, I'm already trying to do like steps forward to look youthful. I think it's very possible that with care and consideration and just making sure that you're on top of your hair as well, he has styled hair. People should take more interest in their hair as well. Then you can really kind of slow down the signs of aging, and it's really, really important. Let's see. Let's read over here. I think I'm picking him because a lot of people, they admire him and they think that he's a vampire. Right now he's 49 years old, I believe. 49 years old, and a lot of 49-year-old guys don't, well, he doesn't look so good now. I'm going to be honest with you. Jared Leto 2020. He looks he has this like weird facial hair thing going on right now. Like he looks kind of bummy, just going to be honest here. Like look at that. Like that yeah. But I can't speak about how he looks now, but I can see look when he was like about 44, 45 years old. Eventually, a lot of people, you might be able to hold off aging, but it will kind of catch up with you over time, because as you get older, your bone structure starts changing. The eyes start looking a little bit more sunken. The jawline tends to get a little wider. And I think one of the reasons why he's growing so much facial hair is he wants to kind of kind of hide the jawline, because if because like his jawline, in my opinion, is getting wider. So you can see he definitely is older than he was when he was 44, 45. But he looks like he's still taking care of himself. Yeah. Okay, here we go. See? So you can see like the eye socket over here, it looks like it's receding a little. And this is just natural. So there's only so much you can just kind of starve off aging. But it's important to kind of take care of yourself so you do not have accelerated aging, or what do you call that? Premature aging. So go for anti-aging instead of going for premature aging. So that's the whole reason why I'm bringing this up. So many people, they look at a celebrity like this, they hear him say things like, oh yeah, just wash your face with water, or when they think about his hair, they read this stupid comment about, what was it, not this one, they read about his hair and it's just like, oh, he only uses soap and water for his hair. Soap and water for the hair would be incredibly drying. I refuse to believe he's just doing soap and water. I refuse to believe that he's using ivory palm olive or Clorox. This is just trolling. This is really just trolling, in my opinion. But when you see these behind the scenes pictures and you get to see the skincare products, this makes a lot more sense. When you use premium products and you have like a whole list of stuff, right? You got the gel, you got the lotion, you got the mist that's supposed to add moisture and then lessen irritation. You got more lotion, you got more premium stuff. You got the miracle cream. People say this cream is really good. It's look at this, $107 for 1 ounce. Like frick. And then you got this, I think this is a serum, 50 milliliter, sounds like some kind of serum or essence. And then the eye cream, and then this is a makeup remover. So it seems that it's non-irritating. All these products preserve youth. And then because he has a clean diet as well, he's a vegan and vegetarian, he seems like he doesn't like eating the processed stuff. When you go vegetarian and when you go vegan, it's very easy to go with the Gardein stuff. I don't know his diet, I don't know how clean it is, but I'm pretty sure he's not eating Gardein every day. I'm pretty sure he's not eating too much of the processed fake meats. So a combination of good, cleaner diet than the standard American diet, plus the really good skincare, plus exercising, plus making sure he wears clothes that complement his figure. That is fit naturally with fitness people. See that they have like and men here. They have really good bodies, and sometimes even though they're getting older, their body looks good, but their face looks old. So it's important to moisturize the body, put all these serums on the face, and just make sure that there's a good balance. You do not want to have a really nice body and then end up with like a turkey neck. Like that's not good, or a lot of wrinkles, because then it just kind of I want to say like it kind of looks strange to have a really youthful body and a really kind of like old looking face. This kind of stuff, like this is a big freaking this is a whole lot of stuff. I don't know what the steps is, because that, I mean, like, look, there's a cleansing gel plus there's a cleansing foam. I don't know if he's double cleaning. I don't know if it's just alternating products, but there definitely seems to be some sort of facial mist plus a lotion plus a moisturizer with the eye cream and some sort of like essence, like I've said, concentrated stuff. The turkey neck is not that hard to avoid. I think a lot of people, when they think about face creams or when they think about moisturizers, they just do like to the chin, so they don't focus on the neck. The most important thing to do when you're applying these moisturizers, in my opinion, is not just focus on, and I've said this before, where is this, where's my picture, is not just to focus on the face, but you got to focus on the neck, and then you got to focus on the face, the neck, and then over here the décolleté area, because you do not want to put all your skin products here and then forget this area. You get what I'm saying? Like if you forget the neck, that is not good. So do here, do the neck, also do the back of the hands. Some women I see, they look really youthful, but then you see the back of the hands, and the back of the hands looks so veiny. It looks so veiny, so that is one of the telltale signs that people use to gauge age. And this is something that I've read as well. People have shared online that when they see women who look really youthful, and they kind of say like, oh, how old is that woman? The eyes will look face, neck, décolleté, and then the back of the hands. The back of the hands shows so much signs of aging, and that's one of the reasons why. Look at this. Dolly Parton, I love Dolly Parton so much, but she wears gloves frequently. Wait, where is it? She usually wears gloves. Maybe not here. Oh no, she does. She usually wears gloves on her hands, so that way you can't see the veins on her hands. Let me show. Do you see it? So she has these gloves that cover her hands, and she's a beautiful woman. See that? These gloves. See that? The gloves over here. So it doesn't show the veins on her hands. So this is a huge indicator of aging for women. Madonna also likes using these kind of gloves because Madonna's hands look kind of veiny. She has a great body. Like Madonna has a great body, but the back of the hands really shows signs of aging for any women. And if you don't believe me, go out there, look at the hands, and then you can see over here. So Dolly, beautiful woman, and she's smart because this back of the hands shows aging really easily. So she covers it up. And if I didn't really think about the back of the hands thing, I would have never picked it up. But once I started reading things about back of the hand showing aging, and I saw an interview of Dolly Parton, it made me think like, oh yeah. Yeah, so that's the way around it, right? You don't want she has a beautiful face, and she's very open about getting plastic surgery. She says that if she wants to nip and tuck something, she'll do it. But the back of the hands is something that's a little harder to take care of. I do know that there is anti-aging treatments for this. You get some sort of hand filler. I'm not kidding you guys. Look at this. Hand filler. So you're looking at this hand versus this hand. See, this hand has all the veins. This hand doesn't have any veins. So just looking at this, you would know this hand looks older than this hand. And if you spend so much time and energy on your skincare routine, you better focus it on the back of the hands as well. 100%. Don't disregard the back of the hands. Back of the hands is very, very important. I make sure I moisturize it and I take care of the back of my hands. So here's another thing. So this versus this. See the lines here? Versus here. See it? See the lines? A youthful hand has like a healthy layer of fat on there and it doesn't look so crepey like. But over time, people's hands do look older. My hands will eventually look like, you know, get veiny and old, and that's just really a sign of aging. It's not anything bad. It's not anything bad that it's like you should say like, oh, when I get there, it's going to be absolutely terrible. Everybody is going to get older. Everybody is going to die, but we can take steps to reduce the signs of aging and slow it down. I'm not looking to stay looking like this for the rest of my life. It's nobody does. Jared Leto definitely doesn't look like he does. He looked like when he was 44, 45, and he has the access to the best skincare, best doctors if he really wanted to. You cannot fight bone shape. Bone shape will change as you get older. Skin does get thinner, but you can definitely starve off signs of aging. See, so dermal fillers for hand rejuvenation. Over here, you see this big vein over here? It's gone. I mean, it's not gone, but you can see that they added some sort of filler over here, so it's less pronounced. Yeah, so one thing that I noticed that some people do is they use driving gloves to protect the hands. See, so when you drive, you can use these kind of gloves so when the sun hits your hand, it's not so prominent. Or they use those driving, let me see, UV sun. I've seen the really long ones. See, so you got this one. Okay, here we go. See these? So while you're driving, you got UV protection from here to here to protect your all the way up to your elbows. So it's called a UV sun protection driving gloves. I don't use any of this stuff, but I know some women, some Asian women, they do use these kind of things. You know, they do have like pieces of fabric over their arms because they want to make sure that it doesn't get any sun damage. And then just to drive home the point, Madonna gloves. See, so Madonna, she wears a lot of these gloves. And it's smart. You know, you hide away the hands. And if you look at her, see, she also looks very chic with those gloves too. So let's see Madonna's hands. Okay, here we go. See, so this is how her hands look like without the gloves. And then it looks like she got some fillers done. But you see that hand over here? Very veiny. It kind of negates her very youthful face. And Madonna definitely has gotten fillers. I've seen some pictures of her and she kind of looks like a chipmunk. She kind of looks like she overdid the fillers. But very beautiful woman. It definitely covers the hands though. Oh, here we go. See that? Definitely covers the hands. See how these veins? If you cover it, you look so much more youthful. That's the importance of making sure the hands If you're worried about someone telling your age and you have a very youthful face, always make sure you wear gloves. Let's put it that way. Yeah, but she's also she's also big into fitness. Good for her. But one thing I notice about certain people who lift a lot of weights, their hands tend to look kind of veiny. If they're like big gym goers, their hands, they can get veiny hands. But it could also just be genetics, right? Some people tend to be more veiny than other people. I know personally, when I eat a lot of sodium, my hands, my veins go out more from my hands. So right now, I'm kind of trying to stay lower sodium. Hello there, Clinton. So my veins on my hands don't pop out so much, but if I eat a lot of sodium, my hands definitely show. So keep your sodium down. If you're worried about having bulgy veins, keep your sodium down, keep it kind of low, and you'll find that you have less bulging veins. That's just what I noticed. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this stream. Take care of yourself. Make sure you moisturize. And don't listen to the BS about, oh, just use some water and soap and you'll be okay. If you want to really look like a Hollywood celebrity, in my opinion, do this kind of stuff. That's all. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys later. I shall see you. Take care.